Hey guys, welcome back to another Python programming tutorial. Today we're going to be making a program on how to order pizza. So these are going to be our prices right here. For a small pizza, we're going to write $10. For a medium pizza, $15. For a large pizza, $20. If we want pepperoni for the small pizza, we need to add $1 to the original small pizza price. If we want pepperoni for a medium or large pizza, we add $2. Cheese for any pizza is an extra $1. So what we need to do right now is we're going to make variables so we can list these as size, pepperoni, and cheese. So we're actually going to make a variable called size, pepperoni, and cheese. Now, what we want to print an input that asks a question: what size pizza they want. Pizza would you want? And then we could give them the options, like I wrote S, M, and L. Great. And now for pepperoni, we could just write equals input. Would you like pepperoni on your pizza? And then we could give it two options, yes and no. For cheese, we can do the exact same thing, just with cheese. Would you like cheese on cheese? Okay. Then we should yes, and then no. Okay, now we have created three variables called size, pepperoni, and cheese. So what we're trying to figure out is the total bill of our order. So what we need to do is we need to start by saying our bill is equal to $0. So this is nothing complex. It's just saying that before we order anything, the bill is equal to 0. So we don't want it to start at 3. We don't want it to start at 5. We want it to start at 0. So now we need to write a couple if statements regarding the size that they choose. So if we write if size is equal to S, but it should be S because this is capital here, and that we want not to print anything. We want to add something to the bill, and we want to add the price of the small pizza. So plus equals $10. We're not actually going to write 10 yet, but if size is equal to S. So one mistake here is if size is equal to S, not equal, but equal to. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same thing just for the medium and large pizzas. If size is equal to M, bill plus equals 15. If size equal to large, bill plus equals 20. Great. Okay, so now we have done everything for the size. But now we need, this is going to be the trickier part. So we need to define if the pepperoni is needed on a small or medium and large pizza. So we need to make two if statements, one for the small pizza and one for the medium and large. So if pepperoni is equal to what response? We have this as yes. So yes, then we could write bill plus equals $2, I believe it was. This is $1. Great, okay. Okay, so what you realize is right now we need to somehow divide them with. You need to divide to get three different sizes to be in two different groups. So the first size should be small, which should be in here because this is $1. But then we also need another one for the pepperoni, for the medium and large pizza. Is equal to, again, yes. Then we do bill, then plus equals $2. Yep. Okay, so now we're missing one important thing. What you realize here is we have basically the exact same functions, if functions right here, except the bill is different. So basically this is gonna have an error because we wrote the exact same thing. But what we actually want to do is we want to make an AND function. We want to use the AND function. What this is going to do is going to have if pepperoni is yes, and what do we want? And size is equal to s. Then we can do print that bill plus equals 1. We could do the exact same for medium and large. And size is equal to, we can do single quotes for the M. We can do this again because they're two different sizes. Bill plus equals 2. Great. Okay. Now we can do the last part, which is cheese. So we wrote the cheese for any pizza, so we don't need to use the AND function. So we can write if cheese is equal to the response yes. We're doing that in double quotes, so that's why. Semicolon. Then bill is plus equals 1. $1. Okay, now what we need is we need to print out the total bill of our pizza. How we could do that is all of these are going to be stored in this variable called bill at the end, so we can write a print statement like print your total is, and then we could separate. We can also have the $sign, and then separate it by sorry about that. Okay, and then just write bill because that's our function called bill. Okay, print your total is, and then this should be here. No, should be here. Finish that like that. Okay, there. Your total is, and then the function bill. That's the total, the bill. Okay, as you see, we get the options small, medium, or large. We're going to do large. Would you like pepperoni? Yes. Would you like cheese? Yes. Your total is $23. Great. So we can check this is right. So I chose a large pizza and yes and yes. So we have $20 for the large pizza plus $2 for the pepperoni for the large pizza. That's plus 2, and then cheese we wrote yes, and that is equal to $23. So the main component to this program was this right here, the AND function, because the problem here was that we needed to divide these all into two groups when there's actually 3 different sizes. So this was the most important part of the program right here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time.